The another component that is being connected externally or else internally if it is available in an embedded system here is an oscillator circuit. Okay. So what is this oscillator circuit going to do? Oscillations are being provided by this oscillator circuit. So oscillations means, okay, here the timing pulses, the timing signals that are being taken as a reference are being generated with the help of this oscillator circuit. Okay. So as I told you that a clock signal is internally available inside the computer, correct? Taken as a reference signal. So this reference signal is being generated with the help of this oscillator circuit. A microprocessor or microcontroller is a digital device made up of digital combination and then sequential circuits. The instructions execution of a microprocessor or microcontroller occurs in synchronization with the clock signal. So synchronization in the earlier classes I told you that it is all with the help of the reference signal called as a clock signal. So this clock signal is being generated with the help of this oscillator circuit. The oscillator unit of the embedded system is responsible for generating the precise clock for the processor. Certain processors or controllers integrate a built-in oscillator unit and simply require an external ceramic resonator or quartz crystal for producing the necessary clock signals. So how are these clock signals generated? The clock signals are being generated with the help of an oscillator circuit consisting of a resonator. So the resonator, what does it do? It is going to give the output in the form of the waveforms, the clock signals, the series of pulses. Okay. The quartz crystals and ceramic resonators are equivalent in operation, however they possess physical difference. That I will show you with the help of this diagram. The speed of the operation of a processor is primarily dependent on the clock frequency. You know that embedded, some computers are faster and some computers are slower. Few laptops are faster and few laptops are slower. With respect to what? With respect to its performance. After all, if you want to go with the high speed computers or high speed laptops, what you need to do? You need to change the clock signal, the clock rate. In the computer organization, the very first topic was performance equation. If you remember this, T is equal to N into S divided by R. T is equal to N into S divided by R. What is this? R indicates the clock rate. If you keep on increasing the clock rate, then what happens to the performance? The performance will get affected. In what way? That is what been explained in the previous classes. Okay. Now if you see here, the speed of the operation of a processor is primarily dependent on the clock frequency. However, we cannot increase the clock frequency blindly for increasing the speed of execution. Why? As you know that when the clock rate is being increased, the performance also increases. But to whatever extent you need, it is not possible. Why? Because it affects some other parameters also. The logical circuits lying inside the processor always have an upper threshold value for maximum clock. Upper threshold value at the maximum clock at which the system can run. Hope it is visible and audible. The total system power consumption is directly proportional to the clock frequency. This is what I told you. When you increase the clock rate, then immediately the performance goes high, means more instructions are being executed. So if more instructions are being executed, then internally more power is being consumed. So that is the reason why we cannot increase the clock rate as and when we need it, as and how we need it. The power consumption increases with increase in clock frequency. This is what I told you. The accuracy of program execution depends on accuracy of the clock signal. Then this is what the circuit that is going to be represented. This is how the clock signal is going to generate the clocking signals. As I told you, the oscillator is this Y, called as a quartz crystal resonator. So this crystal resonator, what does it do? It is going to give the signals that are being in the form of oscillation. This is explained here. The other side of the diagram, oscillator unit consisting of this type of crystal resonators. What it consists of? It consists of a quartz crystal resonator. What is the output of this? The output of this here is in the form of a square wave signals, or else a series of pulses. So this series of pulses are being given to your embedded device or else to the microprocessor internally. Then The another component that is being available or that is being supposed to be connected to the embedded system here is real-time clock, RTC, real-time clock. It's a system component responsible for keeping track of the time. One thing you might be worried, if you switch off your system today and after 1 month you come back to your house and see that, open your system, still there will be the clock running inside. How is that? You switch off your system for 1 month, you keep it as it is, and after 1 month you come back and then open and just check. Still the time will be continuously running. So with what components that the time is being updated? Always it is with the help of this component called as a real-time clock. It is a system component responsible for keeping track of the time. RTC holds information like what it consists of. The circuit consists of hours, minutes, seconds, etc. Okay. So date, time, formats, okay, that is being as you prescribed. All this information will be available in this RTC. RTC is intended to function even in the absence of power. This is what the important thing. Okay, so you need not have a power for this. Okay, RTCs are available in the form of an IC from different semiconductor manufacturers like Maxima, Dallas, ST Microelectronics, etc. The RTC chip contains of a microchip for holding the time and date related information and backup battery cell. As I told you, you need not use a power source for this. If there is no power, then how the electronic components will work? So that means internally this RTC circuit will be consisting of the battery called as a CMOS battery internally. Okay, so this CMOS battery continuously will be running inside the computer system even if you switch off your computer. That is what the fun of this real-time clock. So for this, the real-time clock will be consisting of, will be holding the date, time parameters, etc. How? Because of the battery that is being available inside of this. Then for operating system based embedded devices, a timing reference is essential for synchronization the operations of the OS kernel. RTC can interrupt the OS. All this concept again we will be talking in the next 5th module, okay, where you are going to study about the kernel concepts, the operating system concepts, the processors, the threads, etc., etc. Okay, I think in your operating system subject the same concept you might have studied. Okay, once I come to the 5th module, again I am going to explain about these concepts. Now, a very important concept that any embedded system is having here is a watchdog timer. Watchdog timer. Now, this is a timer that has been continuously running if it is being fixed, if it is being preset. Take an example of your mobile device. If you switch on your mobile, or if you just press the on button of your mobile, okay, it gets on, then the screen will be on for how long? Is it continuously it will be on? No. If it has been continuously on, unnecessarily power consumption is being used, power is being consumed. Okay. Now it should not happen like this. So internally what happens to this? It goes off. The screen goes off for a prefixed time. Saying an example of 30 seconds. So once it reaches 30 seconds, immediately what happens? The screen goes off. Correct? How it goes off? Because the timer that is going to be fixed for 30 seconds, it is going to work very well, and once it reaches the 30 seconds, it resets the system. So resetting the system means it is going to stop displaying the screen. There is some problem with this. Am I audible? Am I audible? Naveen, close my Naveen.